Hi everybody, it's Phoenix here again. I'm going to do another installment of a virtual lesson for us. Today it's going to be for all you beat makers out there, everyone who spends all their time in the Music Clubhouse's recording studio. I found a thing for you to do too, don't worry. I found this thing. It's a website called BandLab.com, okay? And it's essentially like a beat maker but for free online. So it's a little simple, but it's actually really similar to what we use in Logic. So I think a lot of you guys will find it pretty familiar. And let's get going with it. So here's the main screen. We go on BandLab. You do have to make an account, but you can do it like the easy way where you can do it through your Facebook or Google or whatever, or use an email. It's free, so it doesn't charge you anything. So yeah, as you see, my account has nothing on it. We got nothing going on. So we're going to start completely fresh. So let's get into it. Let's start making our beat. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go onto the website. We're going to hit plus creating a new project, okay? This is the first thing that we see, okay? We have 5 instruments that we can record with. We have MIDI instruments, which are controlled by your keyboard. The drum machine, which you can kind of just do with your mouse. You don't need a keyboard, but it's also controlled by your keyboard. A voice mic to capture your voice. A guitar, and a bass. We're not really going to worry about these 3 right now because I think just about everybody's really going to focus on the MIDI instruments, as that's a lot easier to do, and not everyone probably has a microphone at home to record everything else with. So let's get into it. Let's start with our drum machine, okay? And just so you guys know, I do have a MIDI keyboard in front of me that you see here, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use my computer's typing keyboard, okay? Because you can control everything with that. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So let's go into it, okay? When you open it up on the drum machine, you get this grid here. And this grid shows you all the beats blocked out for every instrument, okay? So the bottom, we have our kick drum. Looks like it's on 1, 3, on the end of 4. You have your snare. You have some toms. We're going to get rid of just about everything, though. We're going to keep our hi-hat the way it is. So this is what our beat sounds like so far. Very simple, very square, nothing fancy about it, just keeps our time. Okay? So as you see as it plays, that white line moves down our beat in time. There's 16 beats in our measure for this, and you can click on one of them, and it will play that instrument on that square in time, okay? So the way this blocks out is, if you're counting your measure as 1, 2, 3, 4, this first block here is 1, this block here is 2, this one here is 3, and this one is 4. And every beat of our measure has a subdivision of 4 16th notes, okay? What that means is for every 1, there'd be 4 notes. 2, 4, 3, 4, okay? And you can go and click which ones you want. So let's add something fancy. Let's add another kick drum somewhere. Let's add it right here. And we'll do one right here too. Yeah, you hear how that gives it a little bit more energy behind it? Because our kick drum has parts where it's close together and then parts where it's far apart. Gives it a little bit of energy right there. Okay, let's try something else. This is an open hi-hat, okay? This is a closed hi-hat, which means it's a tight, snappy sound, but this is a washy, big, open sound, okay? So we're going to add that just in between one of our 2 hi-hat notes. So let's see where we're going to add that. Maybe right around, how about right here? Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. And now let's add something else. Let's just add a tom fill or something. So these 2 things right here are toms. This looks like a tom 1, high tom. Yep, high tom, mid tom. Perfect. Let's go with those. Let's just do a little fill right here at the end. Ooh, that's pretty cool, a little funky. So if we like how it sounds, once you're done, you just hit this add button. And it makes your 1 beat here. Then you can take this little curly arrow and slide it so you can make it as long as you want. Let's make it 8 beats. Okay? So when you go to your timeline, it'll play on the timeline. Does that make sense? So you create your beat on this format, you hit add, and it puts it over here. So now if you want to change the beat, you can go to where it ends, and we can change it up. Let's make it, I don't know, let's just take out the eighth notes and the hi-hat, and we'll do something like this. That's cool. And we'll add that as part, oh, whoops, I messed that up. We're going to add that again right here, and we can spread that out, okay? So now, what do we have is 8 bars of our first beat, and then 4 bars of our second beat. So, this is perfect time to add another instrument, maybe like a bass or something to give us a bass line. That'd be really cool. So, we're going to add track right here on the left, where it's this plus add track. Boom, we're going to click that. We're going to go instruments, MIDI instruments on the left, okay? So, just like that virtual piano lessons I've been doing, the keyboard that we have here, the piano, is matched up with the notes on our keyboard, okay? So if you click that, playing that on my keyboard at home, okay? On my computer's keyboard. So let's add a cool instrument. Let's go to Synth Bass, because that's fun. And we'll do a fun one. Let's do, yeah, what's deep house sound like? Ooh, I like that. Okay. So let's just pick a couple of notes to try and make a bass line out of. Let's pick G, H, D, and S. Okay? And let's play around with it for a second until we find a pattern that we like. That's cool. We'll do something like that. So when we're ready, we're going to hit record up here, and we're going to play it up here. The only thing I'm thinking, this is a little fast, right? This is a little fast. So we're going to go up here where it says BPM. It says 120. What that means is there's 120 beats per minute. So every second, there's 2 beats, okay? That's a little fast. I mean, it's not too fast, but that's a little faster than I wanted. So maybe we'll put this at 100 beats per minute. And let's see how that changed it. Oh, yeah. That's more groovy. More of a pocket to sit in. I like it. So, let's hear it. Let's try and make a bass line. I'm just going to noodle around for a little bit until we find something that we like. Something simple like that. And when you're done, it gives you all the keys here, okay? And you can slide it just like we do on Reason, or I'm sorry, on Logic, not Reason. You can slide the waveform around. And now we got our bass line, okay? It's that simple. We can stack up instruments. Let's do one more. Let's add a keys of some sort. Let's go to what do we got? We got piano. We can do that. We can do synth key. Let's go synth keys. That sounds fun. What do we got for synth keys? House chords? What's a house chord? Maybe not. That's not great. Yeah, let's try something like that. That sounds fun. So what did we have? Okay, I like it. listen back. Very cool. I'm digging it. So, just like on Logic, we can mix it. We can mix our volume. Say our drum machine's a little too loud and we want our bass to be a little bit louder. We can move up these sliders right here. If you move it to the left, it goes down. If you move it to the right, it goes up. We can pan it so that they can be in different areas. And we even have a reverb control over here. That's actually really cool. I didn't see that. Let's give our drum machine a lot of reverb. Let's give our keys a ton of reverb and see how that sounds. Makes a little bit of a difference. Gives it more space, a little bit more. I like it a lot. But yeah, guys, play around with this on your own. I really want to get this going for our virtual lessons. It's a lot of fun. I've already made a couple beats on this, just trying it out on myself. It's really cool. They have a lot in it that you can play with. They have effects and everything on the bottom where it says FX effects. Look at this. They got a ton of built-in effects. Okay? So have fun with it. Play around. I want to see your projects. And when you're done, you guys can save it and publish it as an audio file, and we can listen to them together. It'd be really cool to hear your projects. So I would love to do that. Okay, guys. Anyways, this is called BandLab. Again, BandLab. It's free. Make an account. It's a lot of fun. I can't wait to do this with you guys. Have fun. Enjoy it. I'll see you soon. Bye.